Hey eccentrics, how are you? At the beginning of this video, I wanted to give some ASMR to those of us who like the sound of certain things. I put it for just a minute just in case it was too much. I do apologize for the delay. I added applying to jobs and practicing the skills that I gained from my certification to my schedule, and it has not been easy juggling all of that. I even received a phone screen, then interview, and second interview, so I kind of dived deep into research for a certain position, which kind of consumed my schedule. And I went to my friend's memorial service last week, so it's been a lot going on at the moment. Not to be too negative, but just being honest and upfront with you guys. I am in pain. I woke up a few hours ago feeling like my left leg was going to not move due to an old car accident injury. Anytime I have that leg in a certain position, in that moment it was hanging off the bed, it's almost like my leg is going to fall off. I was in severe pain, and I also woke up with a migraine, so that is why I sound like this. I'm also at the moment trying to make up for the lost hours in hopes of going to Walgreens at 12 something in the morning to get a few items that I need. So it has been a long day. In this video, I am still trying to get the angle and lighting to the best of my financial ability. Prior to starting the video, I actually took quite a while to get things set up. I even recorded about 3 videos to make sure the lighting and angling was what I wanted it to be. And in the midst of getting things set up, which included me going outside about 3 times to get some things from my car, it just ended up like this, with you being able to see my fridge in the background, and other items, and part of the board being cut off. My ultimate goal is to have the board fully shown, but also have me barely shown, which is not an easy task. Before, when I initially started this a few years ago, I used to put the camera right behind me, but I feel like that would show me too much and not give enough focus on the art. So I'm still working out some kinks, but I'm not going to give up. Another thing that I'm struggling with at this moment is my landlord decided to change internet services, so there's no internet right now. And my mobile hotspot with this new company I'm with is just about out as far as in gigabytes. So uploading this video, crossing my fingers, I can do it while I sleep using the little gigabyte that I have left. Because if you haven't noticed, YouTube does not give you as much features to add on when you are uploading the video on a mobile device opposed to a laptop, such as the description box is not there the last time I tried to upload a video from my cell phone. Alrighty, as far as in the video, more details. This is a very old canvas that got damaged during the move, and I am all about reduce, reuse, and recycle. So I figured I'll create an art piece over it, but I wanted to see what I could erase with those erasers that I had left. Erasers I've had for months actually, and sometimes I couldn't find them, so I bought new ones. So this time around I was just like, I'm going to do a lot of erasing. I might as well get through these smaller erasers and just work my way down to the supplies that I have, so eventually I can buy some more, better quality. Maybe it'll last longer. Maybe I'll be able to create more advanced art. So I did that, and now I'm just drawing the base of the art piece. It is two elephants. Again, I do apologize. The lighting is not the best. I do have a little selfie light that I didn't notice throughout the video died. So that's why you see like a brighter light at some point. At the end of this video, you're going to see that I was aiming for a certain color for the background. I was not able to create that color with combining a few paints, so I decided to create a byproduct again instead of just letting the paint dry out. If you have any suggestions, I am all for it at the moment. I am trying to get back on track with everything as far as in like my daily routine, my days off routine, and making sure I'm networking, practicing, and applying, because when we graduate they give us homework for like 6 months in hopes that we can land a job as soon as possible. So I am not just working and creating art. I still have those that I have to do. So I am thinking, seeing that I do not have a lot of art videos on this channel, and that was the basic initial goal when I started this channel, I am going to do more of those and use like the audio from the videos that I already recorded as a voiceover for those videos, so at least I'm still making use of those videos, sharing some knowledge that might hopefully be helpful to you guys. At this point, I am just trying to make sure I stay happy, not put too much on my plate. Last year, my challenge, my like only New Year's resolution to myself was not to give myself challenges unless I need to. I've always been a hustler, a go-getter, a person that believes I will rest and relax once I go to sleep, and I burned myself out the year before that. So last year there was a lot of reflection and self-analyzation I did for myself, and this year I'm all about gradually adding things onto my plate, making sure I'm giving my all to these things that I mentioned that I do and is part of my schedule, instead of just adding until I feel like I challenge myself to max capacity. But just to elaborate on the whole preparing for the interview process, there were almost everything on the job description that we were taught in school, but during seeing that I started back working 2 days after graduation, that information was put in the back of my brain as I was retaining new information for my security job, and I wanted to make sure I did all the research for every topic, which took way more time than I thought. And I've been preparing for these interviews because there's a job in particular that have put me through these steps for, I would say, a week. Prior to that, it was mostly me balancing out doing job applications with everything else. And because it was so much information, being that I did not practice my skill since I graduated, it just seemed like I didn't have enough time. I literally stopped researching this morning at like 8 a.m. and the interview was about 1 something. So at this point, moving forward, I know that I have to add it into my schedule as a daily thing so it can be easy in the long run. In this little part of the video, I struggled to open that canvas because the paint got stuck on it. Although the last time I used it, I left it open to dry for the reason to avoid it getting stuck, and I just don't know how it still got stuck, so I had to use the scissors. And this is when I start adding the paints. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat under Eccentric. I am still considering closing out the personal accounts, seeing that my schedule doesn't really allow for me to post daily. I might add 3 times a week to see if that is something that is doable, because I still want to try. I don't want to just give up, seeing that I failed at doing it daily after applying to jobs and practicing the skills to my schedule. I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you like, dislike, what piece you possibly want to see in the future. Your day is going to continue to be wonderful, productive, life-changing, and if it is not, you are going to make it so, because it can always be worse.